If you're watching my video, I want to ask you to please subscribe to my video and to my channel, because if you do that, I think YouTube is more inclined to allow me to stay on and allow me to keep posting. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Good morning. I believe it's the 21st of February. I have I think it's something like 12 days to go before I have my hernia operation. I can't wait for that. But I needed to make a couple of videos here and a couple of movies perhaps. First movie, or first item that I want to talk about and deal with is about a week or 10 days ago, I received a scooter. Yeah, it's one of those. It's an electric scooter, electric powered motor. It's called a Gore-Tex, I believe. Anyway, I received that after having ordered it on Amazon. It was a couple of $100. I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a whirl and see whether or not it's going to work. I received it, I unpackaged it, I charged it, and I took it to and from Winn-Dixie, 1/8 of a mile away, round trip maybe 1/4 of a mile, if that. Took it down there twice. Also, the first day I got it, I took it out and just around the block a little bit. I was really shaky on it, and I thought to myself, well, you know what, this is going to take some getting used to. But as I rode it more and more, I realized that maybe I'm not going to get used to it. First of all, I'm too tall. I was too tall and unsteady. Anyway, on the second time coming back from Winn-Dixie, I had groceries in my backpack. It was working out okay. Go there once a day and get some groceries and make some dinner, and you know, that's what I thought I was going to use it for, along with a little bit of fun while I was camping and stuff. I was riding, getting close to home. I was on the sidewalk, and this kid, 14, 15-year-old kid, was approaching me, coming the other way on a bicycle on the sidewalk as well. He had headphones on. Wasn't seeming like he was paying a whole lot of attention. I don't even know if he noticed me until the last second. And when he did notice me, he passed me on the right side and basically drove me off the sidewalk. And as soon as the scooter I had hit the grass, it stopped. I didn't. I went head over heels and fell. Hurt my wrist just a little bit, hurt my shoulder a little bit, my elbow perhaps. Got a little teeny skin on my knee from it, but I went down hard. And I decided that that was not a good thing. I'm too old to be falling, and so I determined I couldn't use it any longer. I talked to my friend Paul, who had advised me not to ride the thing and not to keep it and to send it back and to get rid of it prior to my getting in my having my fall. Called him up and said, "Hey, Paul, guess what? You were right. I fell, and I should not be riding that thing. It's not meant for me, for someone like me. I don't believe." $200 was a pretty cheap price, and luckily enough, Paul advised me to contact the sellers, tell them that I found it to be dangerous and it wasn't going to be good for me, and I had to get rid of it. I had to return it. Sure enough, they have allowed me to return it. I have it boxed up and in my car to take to the FedEx drop-off store today. So that takes care of that. I'm sending the scooter back. Hopefully get a refund on my purchase price. Ain't costing me anything to send it back to them. Like Paul was saying, if I tried to sell it in the yard sale, I'd be lucky to get 20 bucks for it. So this way here I have the potential of getting my $200 back. I'm taking that chance. Another thing, I like gadgets. I like electronic gadgets. I have, right over here, I have 3 computers sitting here. My old laptop, the new laptop I just bought, and my Chromebook. And bought a new laptop because the Chromebook wasn't doing it for me. The operating system, the Google operating system that's on the Chromebook, it just is not the same as Windows, and you can't do things on the Chromebook that you can do on the computer. And so that's why I ended up buying a laptop as well as the Chromebook. Now I have 2 new devices. I have my old one, which I'm keeping so that I can use it to edit and upload movies to YouTube. That's the primary reason I'm keeping the old one. I have another story to tell you about an electric device that I went ahead and paid for. I got involved with this Indiegogo, and R-U-B-B-E-E. The R-U-B-B-E-E is a device that you put on a bicycle, and it helps with driving the bicycle, with powering the bicycle. It's an electronic motor to power the bicycle. You attach it on the seat column in the back of the bicycle, and it has a wheel that touches the rear wheel of your bicycle, and it helps to propel you. It looked like a really good deal. It looked like a really good product. You could take it off the bicycle and take it into the house and recharge it in the house. And you wouldn't be in danger of losing it. You could put the bicycle on the back of the car and put the motor, or the Ruby, I forget how you pronounce it, but you can put the motor inside the trunk and have it out of sight. Did some more research on it, watching YouTube and how to install it and all of that. And I found out that there was a lot more to installing it than I originally thought. I thought all you had to do was buy it and put it on the back of your bike, snap it on, and put the friction wheel down on your wheel of your bicycle and go. Well, that's not the case. You have to take your sprocket apart down on where your pedals are. You have to install part of a device down there. There are wires that come up and go to some kind of a sensor or whatever to give information to this electric motor, so that when you don't want it on, it stops or whatever. When you quit pedaling, it stops. The motor stops. So I guess it really does make sense that that's the way it works, because if you come to a place where you have to stop, you don't want the motor pushing or trying to make your rear wheel go. So anyway, I canceled that order. I canceled it, or I'm in the process of trying to cancel it. This is a GoFundMe outfit, this Indiegogo, and what I guess it is, and I didn't know that they even existed before a few days ago now, is these startup companies get on the internet and go to a site like this Indiegogo, and they allow this Indiegogo to put their product on their site, and they allow people to contribute to the development of that product, including purchasing a product from the developer. My take on this was that this product was in development. It wasn't even being produced yet. It told me when I purchased the thing that I wasn't going to get it till June, which is 4 months, 3 months from now. That tells me that it's not ready for shipment, not ready to be shipped out. They haven't got the product for me ready to be shipped to me now. It's that idea of helping to fund a project, an item that a company wants to produce. I believe that's what it is, and they try to accumulate a bunch of money, and they begin production. After they have accumulated a bunch of money, they have to accumulate a bunch more so they can send it out, and it's just a tricky, a slippery slope from what I can tell. Although I believe it's legitimate, and I believe that there are some legitimate concerns on there and some legitimate products. After I researched it some more, I got a bad feeling about it. I have contacted them and begun the cancellation process. Hopefully, I get it canceled and get my refund. That was the outfit. The motor scooter that I was talking about earlier did not require a 10% restock fee, but this outfit that I'm dealing with the Rubbee, R-U-B-B-E-E motor, does require a 10% restock fee. So I paid, I guess, all told with the shipping and everything and the taxes, I paid like $418. So they're going to keep 40 bucks of my money, but they're going to return the rest of it, I believe. I hope. I'm negotiating with them and writing them right now to see if I can get that done.